The RedGard shower base is a complete, fully warranted, fully waterproof system for a fast, easy, and durable way to prepare a shower for tiling. Consider these tips and tricks before you begin. Your subfloor is key. Ensure that your subfloor is sound and ready to accept tile installation. Any gaps in the subfloor around the drain or in any other areas must be filled with cement or thin-set mortar. In the case of wooden subfloors, block and secure from the underside using appropriate methods. Drain installation is crucial to a watertight installation. The drain forms a vital seal between your shower and the plumbing system. It's important to follow the instructions carefully and ensure that enough sealant is applied and that bolts are tightened but not over-tightened. Drains are oriented from top to bottom, so please ensure that you take note to the order and placement of your drain parts for reassembly. For new construction, build your shower to accommodate the size of the pre-assembled shower base you purchased. Include the dimension of the curb in your measurements. For retrofit in an existing area, measure your shower area carefully and purchase a pre-assembled shower base that will fit the space. To install the RedGard shower base, we recommend the following materials and tools. Backerboard, such as Wonderboard Light Cement Backerboard. Backerboard screws. Modified thin-set mortar, such as VersaBond. Caulking gun. Construction stapler. Level, measuring tape, scoring knife, 1/2 inch or greater notch trowel. The first step to installing your shower is to run your drain line to the desired location. This needs to be consistent with the drain hole in your shower base. The drain requires a 6-inch diameter hole cut into the subfloor. Consult a licensed plumber for proper installation. Fasten the drain flange to the waste pipe and secure it into the hole. The top of the flange should be flush with the subfloor. Follow local plumbing codes when attaching the drain to existing plumbing. Fit the shower base into place to check for proper alignment. The base should be snug within walls and the drain should be aligned. Make sure all the bolts are loosened on the bottom ring of the drain flange in the shower. Apply sealant around the perimeter of the flange using a generous bead. Use thin-set mortar to secure the slope to the floor. Spread thin-set using a minimum 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch or greater notch trowel to ensure proper coverage. Complete a final comb of the thin-set mortar all in one direction. Set the pre-assembled base into place in the shower, making sure the drain hole is properly aligned. Firmly press the base into the thin-set to create a secure bond. Secure the top of the drain flange to the bottom, bolting it down in a crisscross pattern. Ensure that you do not over-tighten bolts as they can break. Use a level to mark an even line on the studs, at least 6 feet from the floor of the shower slope. This line will mark the top of the waterproof plastic sheeting. Plastic supplied is 9 feet and if needed can be installed as high as 8 foot 5 inches. Unfold plastic sheeting and find a corner. Then, staple it to the top of a stud at the edge of the shower. Pull the sheeting tight to the next stud and staple it to that one. Continue until the plastic sheeting has been stapled to each stud at the top across the entire perimeter of the shower. Tape the plastic up off the ground using releasable painter's tape or something similar, taking care not to rip the plastic. Apply urethane sealant, which is provided, to interior perimeter of the shower pan where the flange and floor meet. Remove tape from plastic sheeting and staple it along each stud, pulling it tight to the ground as you move from top to bottom. By the time you get to the bottom, the sheeting should be tight and secure. Firmly push the plastic sheeting into the fresh sealant at the perimeter of the pan. Cut cement backer board such as Wonderboard Light to fit around the curb and wall penetrations. Do not use a wall board that contains gypsum, as it is not suitable for direct contact with water. Secure the cement backer board to the wall by screwing it into the studs with galvanized steel screws. See manufacturer's recommendation. Start at the bottom of the shower, placing the backer board over the flange of the pan and resting on the shower floor. Cover seams in backer board per manufacturer's recommendations. Trim plastic sheeting using a trowel to hold it taut at the end and using a utility knife to cut it. Cut at the top of the trowel to ensure the knife does not puncture the waterproof coating on the shower base. Once this is complete, you may begin tiling. For additional installation reference materials, please visit www.custombuildingproducts.com/shower or call our live technical support phone number at 1-800-272-8786.